What up, everyone? I hope everybody's having an amazing day. Today we are in Otay, a beautiful community here in South San Diego. A video you guys been waiting for a while, and here it is now. I'm gonna shoot a little history and take you into the community. Follow me inside Otay. And you know what's hood when you see the paletero man or the elote man. There's a little history of Otay Mesa located in San Diego. So pretty much Otay Mesa is a community in the southern section of the city of San Diego, just north of the United States and Mexican border. Otay Mesa is bordered by the Otay River Valley and the city of Chula Vista on the north, Interstate 805 in the neighborhoods of Ocean View Hills and San Isidro on the west. Unincorporated San Diego County on the north and east, including East Mesa and the San Isidro Mountains, and the Otay Centenario, borough of Tijuana, Mexico on the south. So as you can see, Otay is one of the oldest neighborhoods in San Diego County. As you can see, the roads here, a lot of it is dirt roads, as you can see there. And this is more towards the 805 section, a couple exits away from Mexico. Anyways, back to the history. The major thoroughfares include Otay Mesa Road, California State Route 905, Otay Valley Road, Heritage Road, San Pedro Viva Road, and California State Route 125. Otay Mesa is the second least walkable neighborhood of San Diego. Otay is a verb from the Kumeyaay language, although its meaning is disputed. Possible derivations include Otay meaning brushy, Tiltai meaning big mountain, or Itay meaning big. Mesa is the Spanish word for plateau, table, or tableland. Aviation pioneer John J. Montgomery made the first controlled flights in the western hemisphere using a series of gliders from the west rim of Otay Mesa in 1883 through 1884. The area, which now includes Otay Mesa, was annexed from San Diego County along with other portions of South San Diego in 1957. Additional annexation of almost 4,000 acres was approved in 1985. Since 2010, 7 cross-border tunnels have been found linking warehouses in Otay Mesa with entry points within Mexico. So this is an older part of town right here off of Main Street, Otay. For those of you who know what's up, but I used to come here when I was younger, and man, a lot has changed and a lot hasn't changed. Like, as in the dirt roads are still there, you know what I'm saying, from 20-30 years ago. And in a lot of neighborhoods, got upgraded or updated, but you could just still feel the hoodness of it, especially going down this other section of the video that we're gonna go through right now. I remember my tío and my grandma used to take me to this market. It used to be all dirt back in the days, about 20-30 years ago. So it is different now, so it looks a lot better, but I'm glad it's still there. I know if you lived in this area or you lived here many years ago, you know what's up with this neighborhood. There is a couple gangs right here, but I'm not gonna get into the gang politics here because it could be controversial. So I decided to drop a little history of the neighborhood, and usually I have people that want to do interviews or talk, but as you know, not many people want to get on the camera. They could be camera shy, or they just have that old school mentality that they feel they shouldn't get on and talk about, the neighborhood. But it's all good. We'll just keep it history and keep it pushing. Anyways, here goes a little more history. The Otay Mesa port of entry is one of the 2 border crossings within the city of San Diego, the other being the San Isidro port of entry 6 miles to the west. Trucks are generally instructed to use the border crossing in Otay Mesa instead of San Isidro one. Otay Mesa also houses an immigration detention center. 2 miles east of the Otay Mesa border crossing, in the unincorporated area of the East Otay Mesa, the new Otay Mesa East Port of Entry is planned to be in service as early as 2023. Also, what could be found in the Otay Mesa region are the 5 major law enforcement facilities, which I know a lot of you guys know that's been locked up there. Is going to be Otay Mesa Detention Center. It's proudly operated by Core Civic, formerly called Corrections Corporations of America, also known as CCA. You got George Bailey, the County Detention Facility. You got the East Mesa Detention Facility, operated by the City of San Diego. And also you got the multi-jurisdictional law enforcement firearms training complex used by the FBI, the Customs Service, and the local police forces. And we can't forget about the good old Richard J. Donovan Correctional Facility that's been there for the longest. So I'm gonna go ahead and take you a little earlier in the history of Otay Mesa. So the areas adjacent to Otay Mesa were settled during the Spanish in 1769 and 1821, or Mexican between 1821 and 1846 were the periods. But Otay Mesa remained relatively undeveloped in its natural state. During the Spanish period, Otay Mesa was placed under the jurisdiction of the Mission San Diego de Alcala. The Spanish land use system was divided into 3 different jurisdictions, including presidios, missions, and pueblos. The presidios were military installations, and the pueblos were civilian governments. The dominant land used under the missions was agricultural and livestock grazing. In the late 1820s and the early 1830s, it declined in the mission's economic strength, corresponding with the rise of ranchos. Ranchos in the vicinity of Otay Mesa included El Rancho del Rey, later known as El Rancho de la Permisa, and El Rancho de la Nación, site of National City and Chula Vista. While ranchos were located within close proximity to Otay Mesa, No ranchos were located on the mesa during the Spanish period. During the Mexican period, Rancho Otay was located in the Otay Mesa area. The rancho encompassed 6,657 acres and was given to Dona Magdalena Estudillo in 1829. The southern boundary of Rancho Otay extended to include the northern tip of Otay Mesa, present to this day. And here we got the projects where I found most of the graffiti. So for those of you who know what's up, especially if you lived in this area years ago, especially in the 90s and 2000s, know how this area changed. I don't know now these days, everything's changed with the gentrification and the updates to the homes. But if you hood, you hood. And you know what they say, you can take the homeboy out the hood, but you can't take the hood out the homeboy. My apologies for not getting anyone to do an interview or to speak on the neighborhood of Otay. A lot of people are shy, or a lot of people just don't want to talk, on the camera or just being filmed. So like I said, like I promised, I did what I could to get some footage of the neighborhood and shot you a little history. And I hope you liked the video. I will be doing another section of the river bottoms, which is another section of Otay. Also, I'm dropping more videos on the neighborhoods throughout San Diego. I am going to be going on to Southeast San Diego. So I'll be making my way up to the North County neighborhoods. So be looking out for those future videos that be coming out soon. Thanks for watching.